Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Still remodeling my room, getting the job done, as you would say. Yeah, I got my old school 1988 Super Mario Brothers hat, but that isn't really the point. So you guys are wondering what the hell kind of hat this was. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys something, but before I do that, I want to do a very special shout out for two people in this video. Two people because these guys are incredibly sweet, honest, pure guys. And of course, I didn't put these guys specifically in the shoutout at first. This isn't because I'm saving my ass, obviously. It's not that. It's something totally, entirely different, because a lot of these people want to try to exclude from it for a reason. Now, I have not been able to talk to one of them way that much, but I talked to them enough to know that where their heart is. So they're very honest, down-to-earth people. The same with the other person as well, so I can't really, try to compare and contrast to these people. First one is jmanrbs, my friend James. Him with Tom and Tyson and a few other people and Wire. These guys have all been in my original clique, as you would call it. He's a very, very, very sweet guy. He's had a lot of bad things and a lot of, good things that happened in his life. The main thing I think is that he deserves good friends. And, I don't think anyone deserves to be treated like shit, Like myself, quite personally, I got my shit tossed in my face a lot. So, I can really relate with him. It's never nice to have that pain, it's really not fair. So again, he's a really awesome guy. He deserves to have good friends. No one to treat him like garbage or anything. So it's, that's why I wanted to separate him and also another guy as well. Next one is Princejedimaster. Now you're probably thinking, well, you didn't shout him out in the first video, so he's been supporting you for so long. Why haven't you put him in that video? Well, it's because I wanted to pull him apart from the rest of them as well. The rest of those guys are all amazing that I shouted out in the video. That's why, I shouted them out in the first place. But, I wanted to take a little bit more in-depth reason, because through time, I'm going to be taking folks and, doing like I did in these type of videos and, talk about how great their personalities are and, sharing with you guys what they mean to me and all that. Well, Princejedimaster, way back when, I started coming back into YouTube, started to stretch my arms out into YouTube again, and he was one of the few folks that was there with Luke Morris, Alec John, Nantega, and all those folks, they were all there the entire time just talking to each other, and C. Cowell and Norox, all these guys had this little group going, right? All starting to flow into each other, develop into each other like a fine developed cookie that got cooked perfectionly in the oven. He's one of those type of guys, he's one of the good chips in the cookie dough, and this is the most amazing thing I ever saw in my life. Between him and me, we obviously have different spiritual feelings, but one thing that we both share. Now, it isn't Christianity that me and him obviously are intertwined with that brotherhood. Is that he shares a quality in a person that it's really shocking to see. And I haven't seen this in a very long time. Now, I can't take that away from anyone else, but from him, it's just really amazing feeling to know this guy. Now, same thing with James. He's a very down-to-earth guy. He listens to you. He's a very open, he's a very passionate young man like myself. I'm not quite as passionate as the rest of these guys, but you get the point. I'm just more blunt. But, again, Princejedimaster shares that where he can be there for you. He can see the goodness in you. He believes in God, the Lord Jesus Christ, and and his father, he believes in those two guys. You know, well, myself, I'm more of a very open logic thinker, as well as he's in the way he presents himself, he's very very open-minded. It's just amazing. You know, he's very beloved into his Christianity, but yet he has that spark that, you know, you don't quite see as often, where he'll see you and he'll automatically open his arms to you. It's amazing guy. It's just wow, you know. It just, you step back a minute, you're like, you know. That's one of the reasons why at first I was kind of like, I was adding him to the list, and I hit backspace, going, I should at least try to, you know, do something for him special on my friend James. That's one of the reasons why they weren't included. You know, I wasn't going to really mention it at first. You know, then I felt bad about it after, because it's like I didn't add him. It was kind of like it was in the back of my mind. I felt bad about it. Then, you know, it was like 3 minutes, probably like 5 minutes later now. I see this. My video comments, he goes, "I always have your back," you know, and that's the most sweetest thing, you know, I've seen. You know, even though he didn't see his name necessarily in the video, he still had that good heart about it, and it was amazing to see that. So again, you know, I wanted to let him acknowledge him, and my friend James, let them know, you know, I'm still thinking about them. It was just, I wanted to present them in a different way. Again, I'm going to be doing this for everybody else. So, with that said, I wanted to show you guys the other part of this video as well. Now, I'm going to nickname these little characters, these little 8-bit characters I'm making. These two are exclusive, obviously, for my gaming closet. And they are these. I attached them to my television using Velcro. M3 Velcro, which that stuff is just effing amazing. Effing amazing, guys. It's a really good, really good sticky substance to Velcro stuff with. It's basically just Velcroed on. Obviously not good enough. But there you go. Basically, oops, I didn't want to quite cover this. Didn't quite want to cover the TV. Oh shit. There we go. As long as I don't fuck with it, it's good. But alright. That stuff's gonna stand there for forever now. I was like, dude, there we go. Got these at the top of my corner of this television. I'm probably going to be putting a couple smaller ones down there. But, again, just wanted to show you some of the possibilities of what you can do with this stuff. Now, MMC's planning to, once he gets a couple of the little guys, he's planning to, you know, decorate his closet with a nice montage plaque with some of these and, you know, some other knickknacks from his buddies over the internet. So, you know, another idea as well to do with this. Also, Captain Kirk with the Fatal Fury hat. Anyway, also that sexy Famicom over there. That is I gotta fix the 72-bit converter in there after, or the connector rather. But other than that, just wanted to show you guys that, as well as, you know, talk a little bit of why I didn't add 2. I mean, there's still more people I'm going to be adding, and you know, breaking them down as I go along. Because in the past I have broke down a few people as well. So again, I'm going to be, you know, breaking down the process as I go along. So don't feel like I didn't disclose you if you don't see yourself in the video like this. You will get that video very soon, you know, that little spotlight, that behind the scenes VH1 kind of thing, you know, that rock star stuff. But next video coming up, expect some Karnoff gameplay. Take it easy, folks.